everyone, it's Adirish75 back with another guide, and this time it is on the T-55A. The only reason why I'm making this guide is because this bundle over here and this, you're able to buy it just by itself. So I've already made one on KPF, and I was like, you know what, I might as well make one for the 55A. So I'm going to be showing you all how to play it, what it's good at, if you should buy it or not. I'm just going to tell you this. If you own a T-54, just don't buy it. Just don't. If you already own the T-54. But it does have some advantages over the 54, but it also doesn't. So starting off with the advantages over it, it has a better gun, and it has a better mobility, because of its power to weight ratio is better. Armor-wise, just a little bit worse. So it's literally just a more lightly armored version with a better gun than a 54. So with the, well, I'm going to start off with this. So you can already tell the turret armor is 180 with the sights in the rear. The sides of it actually being stronger, interestingly, but it's not actually. The hull is 100 millimeters. So you can already tell that is a lot weaker than the Russian counterpart, the 54. So if I just click on this, 200, and with the whole armor being 120, but effectively 200 millimeters. So yeah, aiming time is good at 3.6 not millimeters, 3.6 seconds. Dispersion is still good. DPM good. Reload good. Penetration is not the best. The only reason why it's like this is because I run calibrated shells. The reason why is because if you can't, like, you can have all the DPM in the world, but if you can't penetrate your shots, the DPM's useless. The alpha is average, so yeah, not really. And 5 degrees of gun depression. That is going to be hard to use, but it's the same amount as your IS-5s, and 20 degrees of gun elevation. So you can already tell I just used the stock standard basically. I run one of these because it's already faster than a regular T-54, so like I don't need it. And I run these two just to make my gun even better. And I run 24 AP rounds, 16 HE, and 10 HE. And I run the calibrated, like I said, which I recommend way more because look at how, yeah, that helps. But look at how much the heat goes up by 27 millimeters. It was lower. It was lower than a T-34 at tier 8. So yeah. Oops. And then I run, yeah, I'm going to do this. The enhanced gun lane drive just to increase my aiming time a bit more because I don't need this because I have armor piercing, not APCR. And then I run this to improve my dispersion because, well, my aiming times are already pretty decently pretty good. I run this because, well, this is basically useless unless you're a Dracula. I run hit point buff because the armor is not going to do too much. I run toolbox because you don't get detract as much as you probably think because it's Russian. And secondly, this Panther Fluffy says, or Slipper Blitz, it's useless. Sorry, Anakin. I use the view range because I'm going to be camping. I use this just to get better mobility, like mine as well. I use this because Russian tanks are known to be ammo racked more often, so I use this just in case my ammo rack is damaged, so I can repair it more often. So yeah, that's what I use for my T-54, not 54, T-55A. So let's get. So everyone, we are in the first battle, and we are bottom tier, so we are gonna struggle in affirmative, and that is not good. So as you can tell, we get up to speed quite fast, already 42 kilometers an hour. So yeah, just look at this. I can barely move my gun now. That's the one thing I don't like about the Russian tanks, because they lack a gun depression. Not all of them. So we have heavy advantage. MS-50B I-7. Please let me oh wait, that's all. MS-50B I-7 and a 57. Probably pushed up a bit too aggressive. Their heavy tanks are eyes for. So we have You're annoying. Russian accuracy at its finest. So we're gonna hit the adrenaline now. So we can get one more shot into it and we bounced it. So the gun, as you can tell, is already better, but if we were in a T-54, we probably would still have more hit points because, well, armor's just better. Ooh. Thought that was gonna... I don't know what that Agpants or Android's doing. And dead. I want that damage. So I'm gonna finish off the Agpants. Don't know how anyone can miss such a big target. So we probably will end up winning this just by the way that Jagdpanzer was acting. And yeah, and another advantage is that it's very low down. And so like its camera rating is actually decent. Like it's not bad. And it's harder to hit. Like the T-54. We're doing pretty good this game. We're not struggling too much. So yeah, I probably should have shot earlier, but I want to make sure I pinned. So, not a bad game to start off with, so let's see how well we do. Third class, blah blah blah. We did good, just praise him. So that's a good representation of like mobility and gun. So the gun is good, and good thing I run calibrated, because if I wasn't running calibrated, we would not have been able to penetrate that lower plate as much times as we did with our armor piercing round if we were using adrenaline. So I'm gonna do one more game in this to see if we can get top tier, okay? So here we are again. This time we actually did get top tier, and we actually have the hills, which this is good map because we can easily, like, this tank can side scope because it only has that Russian armor. But we are the medium. All hill. So, and it's a Leopard PTA, and that thing has worse armor than us. And our team does not seem to want to listen. So we might lose this now because, well, we don't have the high ground. Retreat or die. No. So, I don't know what this Luva is doing, and see, like, we are quite mobile. Like, oh, they're all coming. So what I'm going to do is now is I'm not going to try to look like a little wuss, but since I am so confident in my mobility, I'm actually going to go ahead and flank. Like, look, I'm going up this deeper part of this hill. I'm going 38, 40 kilometers an hour. So I'm going to try to get in this shell lane. Can't yet. So I'm going to go as fast as I can. I just need to hope my team can hold while I can get some side and rear shots in. I know it's not too action-packed right now, but okay, now's the time for us to shine. And that's not good. So he just shot, so we're about to unload into this guy. So I was wishing that was an ammo rack. So we're pretty dead even. And so high roll, so that was good. So that wasn't the best thing that ever happened to me. So that was a good bounce. can just unload into him. Get up. Find him and probably die. Just need to pray for this troll Russian armor. So either way, though, we were able to bounce still at like a T-54. And we flanked, and we actually took the attention off. So, but our team was unable to so, like, we could still win this, though, because we still have a very healthy K91. Same thing for that. And I managed to get that Leopard PTA very, very, very low. And that T30. So, like, we have a chance. We just have to pray that we get a good team. But either way, let's just finish this out. Like, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, we're probably... Look to your side. He probably has an engine damaged. I don't know why that astronaut didn't shoot. I don't know if that was the best decision I've ever seen in my life. He's dead, and I wasn't expecting that guy to be dead. I can't even turn the gun. Probably gonna lose this unless he interacts at IS-5 and ooh. This was a loss. So I'm just gonna save y'all from having to watch this utter defeat unless I'm gonna stop it at 2. Well, doesn't matter. You got to witness it. I thought he actually had a chance right there. So yeah, 2,000 damage. We did our job. He did not. He did not. And see, this is what you get nowadays. I just don't think it's right that it's like this. Either way, where's the opponent? He should have died. I should have been able to kill him. I did not. But either way, we did our job and we did what we needed to do. And by the way, I forgot to show you the mobility. Yeah, 56 kilometers an hour top speed with an average of 39. That is good. So yeah, do I think it's worth it? As long as you don't have a T-54 right now, or if you're really close to getting one. And also, if you don't have, and also, it is cheap though. Only about 15, 16 bucks if you include tax. So I'm going to say 16 bucks because of taxes. Do I recommend it over to KPF and K91? No, I do not. KPF is a much better tank. And the same thing with the K91. So, basically, if you already own these two and you don't have a T-54 you don't have a T-55, not T-55, T-54, sorry, there's so many T's. Then yeah, get the T-54, not 54, T-55A. So that's all from me, guys. I'll see y'all in